Hi, Sophie. How are you? I hope that you're well. It's already December 29th. Yeah, it's near the end of the year. So I hope that you are also trying to reflect what happened in 2024. And I hope that whatever that we've been through, we'll be able to look into the lessons and also the blessings that we have. Of course, if there's a need to mourn on something, we need to feel that, we need to acknowledge that. So we have another vlog, day two of our daily vlog. So our first question there, what is something you've been running away from? What is something that I've been running away from? That's a hard question. Yeah, we don't want to do work sometimes. So I think that's one thing that I've been running away. But there are a lot of things that I have bravely faced in this year, including all my insecurities and also my fear, my fears. So I've been a believer that if there's something that needs to be processed, I have to process that. And I'm just glad to have really good friends who are in the mental health profession is helping me with that. And I believe that because I'm a reflective person, I'm able to catch that at once. So, yeah, not really running away from, but just having a hard time sometimes to motivate myself to do, especially work related. But I'm so glad that I was able to do something. So, as what James Clear said, set systems, not goals. So, when we say systems, we need to have like a fallback so that when we don't feel like it, because motivation is a limited resource, so we can do something still. So I believe I'm proud of myself for that. Some of my friends, I told them about it, and I'm glad that even one step at a time, I can accomplish something. It may not be grand all at once, but at least I'm moving forward. So I believe that's a big achievement. So if you're also running away from something, I hope that you have a fallback, a system that you can have in order to go on. All right. So what's the next question, dear? Are you a product of your choices or your circumstances? Am I a product of my circumstances or choices? So it's a combination, okay? Because as we know, right, that we don't have we don't have control over where you were born, from what country, and then who are your parents, what else, your ethnicity, right? If you're an Asian, you're a Caucasian, you don't have control over that, your DNA. However, there are certain things that you have control over, like the choices that you make, the healthy choices. Probably, if you will be asking yourself, or the question is to me, right? If I will be asking myself, or will be talking to my 20-year-old self, because I'm already 31, turning 32 next year. If I will be looking back and then talking to my 20-year-old self, I'm actually proud of her for all the decisions that she made. She remained healthy. She remained resilient and steadfast in her faith, and she had really good support system. And she's intelligent, I can say. When it comes to decision making, she's not really very uh, hindi pa dalos-dalos. Okay? So I'm proud of her. So those choices really helped. It pays right now that she is in her 30s. So I'm speaking in a third person point of view because it seems like it, but I'm proud of the decisions that I've made. And I hope you too, right? You may have experienced loss, you may have experienced trauma when you were still a child, including me. I had a lot of trauma and it just resurfaced, I believe, when I was in my college years until I was working, and also, those patterns that was needed for survival, it just did not work anymore. So I needed to heal myself from that. So, and I'm really glad that I'm in this profession because I'm able to heal, right? And that's my hope also for you, that there are things that are beyond your control. There are things that are put on you, but you have control over the decisions that you make. As what I've said in the previous vlog, you have the control over how you respond to it. Would you be a victim to it, or would you be a survivor? I believe that's the most important thing. So yeah, those are very interesting questions, and I hope that you'll be able to I'm able to help you also ask yourselves these questions. Those are my POVs. Just like what I always say in the previous video as well. You also have your own POV. Tell me on the comment section on what you think about that. And that's it. Sending light and love, dear Sophies. Bye bye. Have a great day.